Welcome to my channel. This is Destined to Love Tarot. I'm here bringing you all your twin flame energy check-in video. Divine masculine and divine feminine energies are here today. Keep in mind, for a more personal reading, my information is listed below in the description box. And don't forget, leave a comment below letting me know if you find this helpful, insightful, if it resonates. Also, like, share, and subscribe. You all know I greatly appreciate all of your continued support. Today we're going to look at the divine masculines energies here, heart space, head space, actions in the 3D, and in the divine feminine here on the right as well. Heart space, head space, and actions. The feminines are contemplating, making, and just where everyone is on this journey at this time. Looks like right now the divine masculines heart space definitely is thinking about the divine feminine, wanting to come together, or just wanting to be back in a more friendly space and energy with the feminine, really needing to make some decisions, facing some truths, and making the choice within the heart space there. We see that Two of Swords there. We also have the Two of Cups, and we have the Sun card. So they're definitely wanting to, well, I'm sorry, that's the World card, and they're definitely in their head about, you know, what to do, how to move forward, how to begin that new cycle. Like the masculine wants to begin that new cycle there with their feminine, as we see the feminine showing up there with the High Priestess card. Definitely wants to reach out to the feminine, have a conversation, or, you know, go out, spend some nice, friendly, fun time, you know, lighthearted time together. That's where the masculine's heart is. But also just coming back together with the feminine. And I feel like with that Two of Swords, the masculine is feeling like they don't know how to take those steps towards the feminine, towards starting this new lighthearted cycle of something new. And so in the headspace here, just fighting, looks like an inner mental conflict there that they're having within themselves, with going with the flow and trusting the divine to guide them. But they're definitely wanting to start a new cycle, and they're willing to, and kind of ready and thinking about fighting for, you know, forging ahead and towards a new cycle with the feminine. They definitely still have a lot of hope and desire and wishes, and they've been going within themselves with the Silence card here. And the Six of Swords, definitely wanting to begin some new cycles to move towards, you know, a more calmer, stable place with the feminine. They're really trying to make a decision on, or they need to make a decision on how to move forward. But looks like right now the masculines could be just stuck in their head a lot of thinking, overthinking. We have that Nine of Swords there, and the Death card, the Moon card, I'm sorry, and they are really still within themselves, doing a lot of shadow work and trying to face their fears, and having a lot of anxiety, stressing about how to have a new successful cycle with the feminine, how to come out of this old cycle and move into a new cycle. And so I feel like the masculine, you know, they're wanting their wishes fulfilled. They want to come back into union with the feminine, because they do realize the feminine is their perfect match, and they want to fight and, you know, rush forward with this reconciliation. But I feel like the masculine is struggling with how do I reach out and you know, try to begin this new cycle. And also I feel like there's still a lot of fear there as well, that the masculine may be fearful that the feminine may not receive them well, or they're fearful that they may rush in too soon, and they're not fully ready to provide the feminine with all of the emotional support and fulfillment that they know the feminine is worthy of and deserves. because also here we have the consciousness card. I feel like they're, you know, the masculine is expanding their consciousness. They're ready to take control here with this Emperor card, ready to take control. You know, they have going through an awakening. They're still going through an awakening, a rebirth, and they, you know, are beginning to see past the 3D. But however, in wanting to create, you know, a new future and existence here with the feminine, but they're still struggling, as we see there with the in the head space and with this Nine of Swords card. And then we have the conditioning, the Five of Swords here. They're really struggling within themselves. They want to create you know, something new, a new cycle, start a new cycle, go with the flow, because they know this is a divine union here. This is something special. But the masculines are still having that inner conflict, that inner struggle to change their old ways of thinking, that old conditioning. They're struggling to change their thought patterns, to move away from that 3D consciousness, to move closer to that 5D consciousness. They're doing a lot of work and have done a lot of healing, but I see right now the energy of the masculine is a struggle, struggling to get out of that old conditioning and to move towards more of a 5D, more conscious way of thinking. And then here in the feminine's head space, heart space, the King of Swords, Queen of Cups, Knight of Wands, and King of Wands. So that to me says in the divine feminine's heart space, I am clear and I am firm and I am set and I'm standing on my opinions. I'm not going to, I still have a lot of emotions and connection and insight, and we are mentally connected, and we will always be that and have that. I understand what we have, but I am in my head space now. I am not in my heart space, and I am not going to settle anymore for this Knight of Wands. You need to come as this King of Wands here in order for me to receive you. That is what I feel the divine feminine is saying there in her heart space. Because of that King of Swords, I'm standing my ground. I'm not going to let my emotions get the best of me. I'm not going to keep putting my emotions out there for you to keep not, you know, keep hurting me, or this to just not be going in the direction that I am hoping for right now. So I'm holding back my emotions right now because you're still coming to me maybe in this Knight of Wands, and I want this King of Wands. So the divine feminine is wanting that connection, is still wanting her masculine, but however she's in that powerful, strong energy and standing her ground, and is still has a lot of passion and drive and, you know, everything, and wants that reconciliation, wants to come back into union, but however wants the King of Wands, not the Knight of Wands. And then here in the head space, we do have the Tower card. There's a lot of mirroring here too as well. They both have that Six of Pentacles here in the 3D. Have the Six of Pentacles. They both have the divine masculine and feminine. Both have the Wheel of Fortune there in their head space. So they're on one accord. I feel like the masculine is beginning to vibrate at the same level as the divine feminine, because they are becoming more awakened and more aware, more intuition, more in touch with their higher self and their spirit guides. They're listening more and going with the flow of the universe and this cycle. And so they are more aware as well. But however, here in the divine feminine's head space, we do have that Five of Swords. Again, they're both in a lot of inner conflict here, as the Five of Swords is here for the masculine and there for the feminine. They're both having that inner conflict. I feel like we have this Tower card here in the feminine's head space. The feminines are feeling like something very dramatic has happened, or they just feel like I'm having this conflict because I'm really thinking about walking away from this cycle, this repetitive cycle with the masculine, and moving towards something new because of that Ace of Wands, they're wanting a new energy. They're wanting a new fresh start with something else that's more passionately or, you know, fulfilling for them. And so that's where that inner conflict is, and that's really causing a shakeup within the feminines. They're really struggling with that. Do I stay? Do I go? And also, I don't know if any tower moment has occurred here, because I don't see a tower over here in the masculine's energy, because they're in their head. They're wanting to move to a better space here, wanting to move away from, you know, those turbulent times and into a better space. They still have the hope, as the feminine does as well. The feminines as well are wanting a new cycle, ready to end the old cycle of having to be in that mental conflict and in that tower energy. The tower moment has happened. Everything was torn down, and they're ready for something brand new, a new cycle, a new beginning, something that's divinely guided, that will be more fulfilling for them on a deep soul level. And so that is what the feminines are wanting right now in their headspace. I'm ready for a brand new cycle, a new adventure, some new energy with the masculine. I do have a lot of fire signs energy here, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, but this is a general reading for all twin flame connections here. So we're going to have all energies, whether it's air sign, earth signs, water signs, whatever, all energies are here. And then we have the Six of Pentacles, like I said, in the feminines 3D space as well. So they're both wanting to get that balance back. Both are wanting to have a successful new cycle with one another. The feminines have that Six of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, again wanting a new balance change, wanting to come back into union with the masculine. And then we have the Eight of Swords there, again, as the masculine has the Nine of Swords, again with the Five of Swords. They're both really trapped in their head space right now. But we have the Chariot card here on the feminine side. So I feel like, again, they're just determined to, a lot of the feminines are sticking by, you know, the masculines here in this union, because they understand what this is, and that this is a process, and they're you know, determined to see it through, determined to have that success. And so even though they're feeling trapped and stuck in this cycle, this repetitive cycle, as we see the Knight of Wands, the Wheel, and the Eight of Swords trapped in this cycle. It's like this never-ending cycle. They feel like the masculine keeps coming in and going out, making efforts, then pulling away, you know. So the feminine is a little confused here, but nonetheless is still hoping for that successful outcome even after this Tower moment. The feminine is hoping that the masculine is ready to come forth and you know, open up, be receptive, and more giving and emotional, you know, in the near future. But the feminines here, like I said, are definitely hoping for that victory. Then we have the World card again, wanting a new cycle. Wanting a new cycle and wanting that communication, ready to take control as well. And this to me as well is saying wanting a new cycle, wanting the masculine to reach out and communicate, wanting the masculine to take control. Reach out to me, speak to me, call me, text me, you know, wanting that, those messages of love. Let me know that you still care and, you know, have interest and understand what we have, and that you cherish and value this connection that we have. Send me some messages. That is what the masculine, I mean the feminine, is hoping that the masculine would do. You know, just reach out to me and let me know that you're still here and still value this connection. I have a couple of cards here from Spirit. We have anxiety and deceit, and then we have the Angel of Balance, woman holding a coin, Angel of Strength, endure to value. So I feel like these cards here is saying, again, people are, as we see, the masculine here is in that Nine of Swords, and we have that Moon card there. They're definitely just feeling trapped and stuck in this energy of guilt and regret. This is probably why the masculines are kind of backsliding. If they were moving forward, coming in, now they're, you know, backing out a little bit, like that Knight of Wands, in and out, because of anxiety over deceit in the past. And it looks like the masculine are needing to begin to move past that, gain that balance back. You know, the balance is stability here. They'll be beginning to get that balance, you know, feeling more stable and secure within themselves as well. But I feel like definitely a lot of balance is needed here. It's time to move past those things of the past and forgive and let go. Find the strength to realize the value of what this connection is. So the masculine are beginning to gain their strength because they value this connection. They understand what this is. They're beginning to get their balance back. I feel like as well they may be focusing on their finances as well, maybe trying to put more balance their, you know, this connection and what to do and what's going on, and as well as their career and finances. So that's a struggle for them, just to find that balance. But there is a lot of anxiety here as well. And regarding deceit, and I don't feel like necessarily they're still being deceitful. I just feel like they're not being open and sharing as they could be, because there's a little bit of a struggle with balance here and finding the strength, you know, to really open up to the feminine at this time. Some things that needs healing. Again, here we have victim consciousness. I feel like people are still needing to heal this victim mentality, be it the divine feminine or the masculine, needing to get out of this consciousness of life is happening to me and why are you doing this to me. Feminines need to maybe let go and heal this thought pattern of the masculine is doing something to them, when people can only do to us what we allow them to do. You know, we are not a victim of our reality. We are in control of our reality. Help from above. You all need to be open and understanding and know that if you're needing help, call on your angels, your spirit guides, you know, the ancestors, your ascended masters. Call on them for help. You have help from above. Ask for it. If you need some guidance and you're feeling confused and don't know what to do, ask your spirit guides. Take off your mask. And I feel like that is for the feminine and the masculine. Be your authentic selves. I know I see how I said here the feminines are operating in that King of Swords right now, you know, and that's not who the feminine wants to be. The feminine wants to be that Queen of Cups, you know, expressing her emotions, you know, on a balanced level. And so take off your mask. Don't be afraid to be your true authentic selves. I feel like the masculines are working at removing those masks as well. They are learning to become more receptive and open to the feminine. Whole in the soul, and that speaks of, again, healing any childhood issues and wounds, and where there was times of abandonment, or you know, your home life wasn't what you thought it should be, what a child should have had. And so you're needing to heal those things within yourself so you can have a more balanced union. Patience, again, we know this is a growing theme within this collective, to have patience. Patience is needed because this is a journey, it's a task, and we just have to go with the divine timing. Divine timing is not the same as our timing here in this 3D reality, so we just have to have patience. What may seem long to you is not long to source, you know, the universe. And also having patience with yourself on this journey, and patience with the masculine. They're doing the work, they're doing the healing, so just have some patience. And then we have sadness, and say what you mean. So again, healing any sadness, whatever is making you feel sad, raising your vibrations, meditating, going within, keeping your vibrations up, you know, meditate a couple times throughout the day, move out of this sad energy into a more high vibrational space, and say what you mean. Listen to me saying what you mean. Speak your truth. You could be in that King of Swords energy because it's clear, concise, and straightforward and cutting. This is what I feel, and you know, that's why it's falling next to that Queen of Cups. Express your emotions. Tell your truth of how you feel. You know, don't hold back for sake of hurting the masculine's feelings. You know, you can't keep surrendering yourself and needs and desires in an effort to not upset another individual. You know, speak your truth and your worth, and say what you mean. Stand your ground. And then we have a few other cards here. These are challenges. So right now they're saying the challenge is strength. Finding the strength to just get through this whole process. I feel like the divine masculines are needing to find their strength because they have been going through a lot of a lot of healing and work and things that the feminines may have had more time to deal with, a year or two. And while the masculines, they've just begun this and they're going through these lessons and things pretty faster, on a faster paced level than the feminines have. So everyone needs to find their strength in this connection, in this journey here, to just get through it and have fun. Don't forget to have fun during this process. Don't focus so much on this connection and what's going on. You know, as long as you're doing your healing work, you're meditating in the morning, at night, and purging and clearing things out and going with the flow. So just have fun as well. Don't forget to have fun as well during this journey. Go out with friends, do some fun things, you know, change your focus a little bit. Honesty is a challenge as well. Again, I think that speaks to saying what you mean, being honest with yourself and with one another as well, speaking your truth and not sugarcoating things for other people. We have differences, chaos, choices. I feel like differences is speaking to understanding that we all are different and we all have difference of opinions. And so you need to understand, be open and receptive and understanding where the masculine is coming from, or how the masculine is feeling and what the masculine is dealing with. And also this is saying the masculine understands as well the differences that you all share, and is accepting and understanding of that, you know, understanding that we don't have to agree. We can learn to disagree, and that's okay. You know, we don't have to agree on everything. We are different, but we just need to always have an understanding and acceptance of another's opinion. We have the chaos here, and then choices. So I feel like feeling like you know, that there's a struggle with choices that need to be made. These choices of what steps to take, or whether to hang on here or move away, is very challenging for both parties. I feel like the masculines are feeling a little chaotic here because of all of the choices and changes that they are going through, and so they are having to make a choice on to keep dwelling in that 3D, or to expand their consciousness and move into that 5D and become more aware, consciously aware, you know, and vibrating at a more higher level. And then as well with that chaos card here, if something, this to me as well, because saying there could be some turmoil within the masculine, and you know, that's something that they're dealing with as well, and so that they may be struggling with something internal, I feel like. And we also have the High Priestess of Earth and the Moon. Again, we know that Moon card is a lot of emotions are floating about here, and also going with cycles. As we see, there's a couple of Wheel cards, Wheel of Fortune cards here, so definitely cycles ending and new ones are beginning. You know, ending cycles of conflict and arguments and fighting and disagreeing about petty things and moving into a more balanced cycle ahead. And so just a lot of emotions here, and finding the stability here with that High Priestess of Earth. Remembering to be more grounded, to ground yourself, stay more grounded and feeling stable. So just, sorry guys, camera cut off. So just to remember to remain grounded and go with the flow of things, and keep your emotions under control during this time. Everyone, the masculines and the feminines, are going through a lot of changes, but there is, you know, the masculine is ready to move into a better space, but there's still a little struggles right now. They come in and they're pulling back out a little bit, and that's because of there's still some fears and things that needs to be addressed, and they are addressing them. And then we have here, life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. With the go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. And so again, another card speaking to that Wheel of Fortune, trusting divine timing, going with the flow. Not trying to rush this process, and only time will tell. So just know that in due time, you all will understand everything, and you'll be in a better space with your masculines and your feminines. You'll be in a better space, and you'll be healed and able to move forward. So just trust the universe and go with the flow of the healing that is needed at this time. So I thank you all for watching. Don't forget, leave a comment below, like, share, and subscribe. You all know I appreciate it. And for a personal reading, my information is in the description box. See you all soon.